Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So I am currently working on my August 2024's Paper Pumpkin Alternatives. This is alternative video number 12. We are doing 2 cards this time. 2 cards. Yes, we are. I can't help myself, right? Nope. I don't want to help myself. I just want to create, right? I just want to play. So what are we using for this one? Well, I haven't wrote everything down yet. So I have 2 card bases, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and 2 envelopes to go with it. I have 1 card backing that measures 4.5 by 5.5, and we're going to trim that down to 4 by 5 1/4. And then we're going to cut it in half. Now I have 2 scrap pieces of paper that measure 4 by 5 1/4 as well. And that's going to help us marry our 2 pieces. Now we may have to cut this all down to 3 3/4 by 5, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have to, but we're going to start with the 4 by 5 1/4. It's just, I'm going to start with that, but I'm pretty sure because of the white border on the inside of this that it has to go down to 3 3/4 by 5. And we're going to cut apart this envelope, and I should be able to get the 2 pieces I need out of the inside piece of the envelope. We're going to use my 2 remaining petal pink tags, but we're going to turn them over and use the white part. I'm going to be using the Unbound Love. Yeah, birthday. I know I got a little bit left to do a birthday card with, but I have to do something else right now. It's just me. I need to do a little something different. I might throw in a little strip of this, might piece together, cut it in half and strip it together. I haven't decided yet. So we're going to use Faith as being sure of what we cannot see. Then we're going to do a sympathy card because you guys know why, and I don't want to cry, so we're not going to go into that. But we're going to be using With Sympathy and My Heart Goes Out to You. Okay, let's get on with the stamping. Oh, I got to show you the projects, don't I? Huh? Okay, so you got to make 3 of this one, 3 of this one, and 3 of this one. On the back, as always, there's that QR code to lead you to a video that will show you how to put the projects together as they were designed. This one will lead you to the set of 3 dies that went with July, August, and September's Paper Pumpkin kit. September's will be the leaf. August is, of course, the hooray, and July was the flower. A visual of everything in the kit, and then of course the coordinating colors. That being said, let's look at the stamps. So we had 3 candles, 2 balloons to celebrate the sparkle part of the candles, Make a Wish, Happy Birthday, Lost Count, It's Time for Cake, and then we had numbers, the 2nd, 3rd, and the thus for 4th and 5th and all that good stuff, and a banner. So now let's get on with the stamping, right? Let's do it. So, oh, we got to cut things apart. So first thing we're going to do is cut our envelope up because we got to see it to see what we're working with. So we're going to cut the flap off. It doesn't matter how you fold the flap. We just want to cut it off. It's useful. We just don't need it right at this minute. Then we're going to turn it. We're going to cut a little sliver off on one end. Turn it around and cut a sliver off the other end. Those go into the recycle bin, whatever you use. We're going to open it up and see this white here. That's why I'm saying we probably are going to have to cut this down. But first of all, we're going to move this to the blade or the edge of that we can keep. Now let's trim it down and see what we're working with. So we want to cut all the white off. So we're just going to go around. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're going to get, nope, a little closer. Little closer. Here. See, it's not going to make it to that 5 1/4. So we're going to have to put it in at 5. Then we're going to put it in at 3 3/4. So that pretty little strip, now that's not the pretty little one. We want the pretty little one. We want to keep that bit. not where to put it yet, but we're going to keep it. So we have the 3 3/4 by 5, and I'm telling you right now, for some reason, that is not straight. I can tell. So let's turn it this way and then cut it straight. I don't know why. The arm of the guillotine may not be working right. So we have this now. Since we know it's at 5, that means it's at 2.5 is our halfway point. So let's get it to 2.5 and cut. So we have 2 pieces, one for each card. I'm going to set those aside. So this piece here now, we need to cut to 5. So right there, that's our 5, right? I'm just going to cut them equally, and then we'll worry about trimming off the excess when we get them on the paper. 3 3/4, because it is going to be bigger, but this is the way I'm doing it. This is the way my math works today. 2.5. So we can have overlapping bits. Ta-da! We have our 2 bits. And these now need to be at 3 3/4 by 5. Oops, that's 3.5. And I want it actually just a hair smaller. 3 3/4 by 5. Meaning I'm not going to cover up the black line. I'm just going to have it right inside of it. All this is somewhere to put my pieces. So I have this one, I have this one. Oh, they're going to be perfect. We don't need to worry. I was worried I might have to overlap them, but 2.5 and 2.5 is 5, so I don't know what the heck I was worried about. It makes sense, right? So let's get these glued down. Now we can do one way, and we can do one another way. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know yet, but we're just going to get them glued down. So I'm going to start with one. And again, this is the bottle that is not been I still haven't taken it inside. Nope. I've been just too busy. So one day it'll get in there. You know what? Let me take a second. Let me glue this down, and I'm going to set it to the end of the desk, and then it will get inside, and I'm going to get the lid in hot water. Okay, let's get this to the edge. I don't want any white showing, because then I got to trim it again, and I think it's glued down. I'm going to have to, darn it, do not want that edge showing. That's why I made it a hair shorter, so let's just try. I don't know what's wrong with me today. All right, there's that side. You could have just done the little piece in between, but I just wanted to do the whole piece. And this piece now is going to come right like that. And see, I do have a little bit that needs to get cut off because I didn't get it straight. Okay, so we're going to guillotine it. This is going to go to the edge. There, now it should get in the house. Do I guillotine it and try to get it like... The other one, I'm going to cut the white down further because I don't want to have to do this. There. Need a little shave and a haircut, right? All right. So this white one is going to come down further, just because, like 1/8 of an inch. I don't want to have to do that, and we'll see if that solves the problem, but it may not. Who knows? Oh, and it's getting hot. Hot, hot. You're probably thinking, I don't know what the weather will be on the day you guys see this one. You're probably thinking, what day is she on? Because she's not on the same day I am. Well, it's hot today and muggy out here. So now I'm going to add glue to this. Squiggly, squiggly, squiggly bits. And I don't know why I turned it around. It just looked like it probably needed to go this way. There. Now I don't have to worry about there. Okay, now do I want to see those two just don't go. Those two do not go. So the transition piece here that I was going to add is not happening. So I can do one this way. This pattern does not suit that. So they're both going to go this way, but one's going to have one on the left, one's going to have one on the right. Envelopes, where have you gone to? I mean card bases. Envelopes, I'm not in need of you at the moment. So, let's see. Ooh, pretty, 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 but it needs a little something. So I'm thinking I'm just going to sponge. I can either do like itty bitty backgrounds, little dots everywhere, or sponge. So why don't I do one of each? We can do one of each, right? I can. Or I can get like a little, I can do something else, right? I was like, do I have like a little, oh, I know what I'm looking for. Let's look in the paper pumpkin book. I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a little leaf. That's a no. Okay. This would work, and I have that. That would work. So that's 2022. That's a possibility. That's a no. 2023, I'm just looking because those are not the ones I originally was thinking of. This is the one. This little one is what I was thinking. 2022. That's what I was thinking of. So, Paper Pumpkin 2022. What month are we looking at? June, January, February, April, May, June. Pick of the crop. Let's take a look at it. I think that will do just fine. Put that back over there. Alright, so we're going to grab this. Wasn't expecting that, but sometimes, you know, something comes to mind. And it needs a quick little clean because it feels like it's not going to stick to the block. Now it feels like it's going to stick to the block. All right, Night of Navy. And I only really want to go around the edge. I'm looking to see if something just fell. Might have to go up a little bit. There. Now let's take a look. See? That worked. That worked out really well. Really, really, really well. And I've got really, really good ink on me. Don't know why, but I do. All right. I like that so well, we're going to do it again. Yeah, we are. we are going to do it again. Why? Because we can. Yes, because I like it. So we know we can stamp here, here, here. Just kind of willy-nilly it. Trying to cover as much as we can. Oh, nicely, 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 nicely. All right. Perfect. So we're using the Unbounded Love. And oh, great. Guess what? That was the envelope. That wasn't even the card base. Ooh, that was the envelope too. Let's try to find the other card base. So, sometimes. Okay, so we're going to go here and here, there. We just get to stamp some more. All the more fun we have, right? Ooh, try that again. All right. Just gonna set that aside and this aside, and we're gonna stamp our tags. Oh, and just why? It's okay. It will still work. So I want to put, I really wanted one to go this way, but that is not going to work. So we're just going to have to stick the tag like in the middle. It's going to be simple little card. I wonder, do we do, I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's just stamp them first. So we're going to stamp this one with the Faith, which just dropped to the floor. I heard Faith drop and now I can't find it. Oh, great. Maybe it's meant that I do 2 sympathies. Oh, I see it. Sorry. I see it. Gotta clean it off. Apparently I didn't do a good job of getting it on the block to begin with. Let's see. I wanted these 2 together. We're going to test it first because I do need to look to see if it's, see, that's not quite right. I really thought I had it right. That looks good. So this one, there we go, and we're going to add some little flowers. And this one is going to be our With Sympathy, which I have yet used. Smooshy, 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 smooshy. We're going to add some flowers. I think this will make a really pretty sympathy card. And remember we had that leftover envelope piece. There's a fly that is really bothering me. I'm thinking for this one, we're probably going to back it. Oh, fly, you have no idea how much you are bothering me. Hold on, guys. I've got a fly swatter. If it lands, I'm gonna kill it. It's not my friend today. It is just not my friend. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue this down and then cut it. That's just how I'm feeling. I can pop it on dimensionals once I get it. It just needs a little bit more. And I'm thinking I need some Night of Navy scraps. So let's grab some. What do we have here? Move that over there. See what we can do with this. A little bit more off. Just thought we could use it. I'm hunting, guys. I got him. Yep. The Great Fly Hunter. That's me. Oh, okay. It's a good thing my little dog isn't out here. She hates the fly swatter. But then again, I'm out here in the heat, out in my stamp room with the door wide open, so I guess I deserve to have a fly bother me. Now we're going to back this on a bit of Night of Navy. So I need to measure this, right? Of course, it's going to be into an 1/8 of an inch thingies. 1/16 of an inch. So this is 1 and okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 16ths. 1 and 5 16ths by 2 and 5 16ths. 2 and 5 16ths. So 1 and 5. I like to look at it when I go to cut my next measurements. My eye is drawn, so I want to go probably 2 more 16ths. So there's 1. So I want to go to the second 16ths because this would be 1/16. I want to go over 2. So if that's 5, right? I want to go here. So that would be 6/16. 6/16 by 2 and 6/16. Yes. So let's cut it and see if we got it right. 1. This is 5. We're going to 6/16 by 2. 5 6/16, and let's take a look at it. Perfect. Do you see that little tiny border? That's what I'm looking for. And then, oh my goodness, we're somehow gonna have to, I guess not. I guess I don't have to cut those corners. I don't have to do that if I don't want to. It's my party. I don't have to if I don't want to. But I'm thinking we are just going to layer that up and stick it like so. And then I have a little linen bow that I'm just going to place right there with sympathy. Short, sweet, to the point, very simple little card. Add a few little, I like it. I do like it, like it, like it. That. And do I want this on dimensionals, or do I just want it a little bit popped up, or do I want it fully up on dimensionals? I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some scrap paper for dimensionals. So let's see. Get rid of some of these little scraps that are overflowing out of my scrap bin. And they are overflowing. So there's one. So it took me almost a month to finish a book. It wasn't very good book. I'm sorry. Don't even know really the name of it, and I know it has several books in its series, and I won't be reading them. It was very difficult for me to finish the actual book. Not many books are like that for me. I tend to, and my family was like, Mom, why don't you just quit reading it? And I'm like, you don't understand. My OCD demands I finish what I started. And they're like, but you're not enjoying it. I said, it's not that I'm not enjoying it. It's that it's not holding my interest. Oh my goodness. It's not that it's a bad book. It's not a bad book. It's just the interest for me wasn't there. There's no way I'm going to be able to get all of that ink off of there. No sand eraser in the world is going to do that for me. It's going to make it a little better, but it's not going to it's frustrating for me. It's not going to make it anyways. So I am on the hunt. So do I want to make it straight? And I thought I left it. I really want to just like give myself a second. So for this one, do I want to just go at a wee bit of an angle with sympathy? And I do. So I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what to read next, but I'm on the hunt. A book that I'm looking forward to reading. The next book in a series to What the River Knew or Knows. Kind of a mystery book. It should be coming out any time now. I'm looking forward to that. I need to go up and see if it's been released yet. And I think I have a book I've been waiting like a year for that's due to come out any time now as well. So there should be quite a few books. Okay, we're going to do some bling and stuff with sympathy, and then we need to stamp the inside of this one, and I want to flip this over. Let's just get rid of that because that's really inky and I don't want nothing to go awry. We're going to have to bring it back. We need to do the smushy smushy. So ink it up off camera. Smushy, smushy, smushy. Get rid of that. Ink it up off camera. I'm keeping the ink pad purposely away from myself. We're going to leave this open for the moment. Oh, where's the... We're going to do this. That will be really pretty on the inside. Just the single one. Leave that there. All right. And then this one. Once again, don't think any amount of sand erasing is going to help it, but it's what I have. It's what it is. This one's going to be blank on the inside, And this one, I don't have any extra of the, that's not big enough. These are still scraps. We can back it in just regular blue, or we can take a little bit of Moody Mauve and then back it with Night of Navy. Let's see how that looks. Moody Mauve. I should have a little bit. So back it with, either back it on Night of Navy. Let's take a look. Back it like this. Night of Navy, and then Moody Mauve. I think we're going to do this combination. So let's measure this and see if we can cut differently. Though I already have the measurements, we don't need, I just wanted to make it a little bigger. So this is in 1/16 of inches. No, it's in 8ths. So let's go 1 and, that really might be too big. We're doing Night of Navy. Note time. Note time. Okay. It is 1 and 3/8 by, let's see what it is this way, 1 and 3/8 by 2 and 3/8. 3/8. So 1 and 3/8. Ooh, let's cut it this way first. 2 and 3/8. So 1, 2, 3/8, right? 2 and 5/8 by 1 and 5/8, which is right there. And where's my piece? We're gonna see how big. That's not too bad. All right. Now this one. So 1 and 5/8 by 2 and 5/8. So 1 and 5/8 is here. We're going to go to 5. That was 3/8. I don't know what I've done. I don't think that's 5/8. This is 5/8, yes. So we want to go to 7/8 by 2 and 7/8. Yes, let's see how that looks. So 7/8 by 7/8. We can add the 2 and the 1 in there. Those are notes so I can write it down for you in the description part of the video. All right. So this is going to go there, there. It's going to look good. It will look good. And then we will do the same thing. We will add it with strips on the back of this piece here. Glue those two together and then glue them to the blue. Maybe. And guess what? I glued 3 pieces over there. So now we have to glue 2 more strips over here. Because I glued the wrong sides together. But it happens, and it's a quick fix. And I almost used up all those strips I pulled out of my bin. And this goes on to the Moody Mauve. A little bit bigger border around everything than the last one. We need to glue this down to the actual card base, which is going to be blank on the inside. And then we get to put bling on it, and yeah, we're putting bling on it. It's very simple. So it does need bling. There is not much going on the front of this card. And I think I have some Moody Mauve bling that will look really great on the front, and it's those like enamel looking dots. So I'm thinking I'm gonna still do this one at an angle. My little linen bow. And where is this? I'm telling you, this heat is no joke today. And all I'm doing here is rolling back the glue dot so it's right up with the linen thread so nothing gets, you know, tacky on it. So let's find the bling bling. That one, this one. And I'm looking for the butterflies would be pretty too, especially with the faith. No, nope, those are not it. Oh, here they are. I know those. That does not look like Moody Mauve, does it? That looks like a berry burst, but those are it. Boho Blue, Copper Clay, Moody Mauve. I do not like that. Not one bit. Nope. I will not put that on that card. Not at all. So now the choice is, what do I put on there? And I definitely want some bling on it, but I guess we're going to go with the butterflies. Because that, no, it looks too berry-ish to me. Not that the berries are a bad thing, it's just like somewhere I have an open set of butterflies. See, look. Of course, those are not them, but yeah, that did not, no. Were you guys telling me no too? Because I think I heard everybody tell me no. These butterflies have not been used, but we're not searching because it's too hot. So we're going to start with this side of butterflies. So let's see, where do we want them? I just want to add one there. Ooh, I can do that. They're so small, I can do that. Oh yes, and then one there. I love it. All the focus is right there. That's perfect. No going anywhere. That one's great. Okay, with sympathy. Oh, this one's gonna break my heart. So I'm gonna add that one there. And then this one here. I just don't want it to get lost, so maybe Maybe I just do 2 on that one. You don't always have to do 3. That one is perfect, just the way it is. So I'm going to leave that there. Now, we are going to, well, we have one envelope stamped like crazy, guys. I mean, we're going to just go for this just the way it is, okay? That's perfect. But we're going to now stamp on the back of it so it, like, looks intentional and not like we made a mistake. Make a mistake? Never, ever. Not us. Never. We don't make mistakes. Never. Never make a mistake. Who says we ever would make a mistake? Not us. So now it looks like we stamped the envelope intentionally, but this time let's stamp it intentionally, okay? So we're going to go tall, small, baby. And over here now on this side, we're going to do the same: tall, medium, and small. And there she is. That's sweet, simple. We didn't even do any sponging because we didn't need to. And now I'm going to clean up everything. So here's our faith card with the busyness of it. And here is my sympathy card. One has one pattern on the left, one has the other on the right. This one has my heart goes out to you on the inside, and this one is simple. There is nothing on the inside. It is waiting to be filled on the inside. So I hope that you like these different versions of the paper pumpkin. And we use the Unbound Love stamp set for our sentiments. Just using it up a little differently. I hope you guys like this one. I sure did, and I do love them. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you are not subscribed, I will ask that you would consider subscribing, as it would really help me out, and it does help me out. All of your comments, your likes, those all help get my videos played in the queue for YouTube. So thank you all so very much. But as always, it is the comments, guys, and the kind support that I receive in those comments that encourage me to still share what I love doing, which is paper crafting. And I wouldn't be still doing that without you all out there. So thank you all so very much. And please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everybody.